Well, happy July, everybody. We're now mid-July of 2021. And I kind of just wanted to get on here, take my glasses off because I can see the reflection of the monitor on my glasses. I want to get on here today to talk about happiness and respect. Weapons management has been a good tool for me to learn how to establish my own nest egg, my own strategies to make additional money, to make passive income. Um, it's been very peaceful for me. It allows me to spread my wings. It gives me revenue for disaster, crisis, emergency. These are the things that is good about having assets and money. You can never count that or take that for granted because that is very necessary. However, one thing I do know for sure is money, whether you have tons of money, multimillionaire or billionaire, can never buy you happiness or respect, believe it or not. Even though people may seem to respect you because you have money, a lot of times they just only want to talk to you because of that. Each one of us have to really learn what it is that makes us happy. For instance, some of us have things that we truly enjoy. I'm gonna use golf for exchange golf for an example. If golf allows you to get away and makes you happy and makes you free, then that's what play golf. But it gives you a feeling that you are at peace. And sometimes money does not give you that. You can have all the money in the world and not be at peace. So I bring this up only because I had a moment the other day where I was in I'm gonna say Bible study, and I wanted to mention some things I knew about money, or some reason I just wanted to assert my position in life. But at that very moment, I stopped myself and realized it didn't matter. In that moment, the respect that I was looking for had nothing to do with any of my background status, what I've done. It was a very humbling moment, but it was a moment of the respect needs to come from the natural understanding of who I am versus what I have, how I act versus what I have, how I treat people versus what I have is what that moment was about when I was talking in that Bible study. It wasn't about, oh yeah, but I've accomplished so many things. No one cared. And that moment was a great moment because I literally had to stop myself and go, it doesn't matter what I've done. What matters is how I am at this moment, my credibility and my accountability. My credibility and my accountability. Respect never comes from money. Respect comes from credibility and accountability. The more accountable you are and the more credible you are, the more respect you develop over time because you provide that personality, you provide that asset of respect, and you provide that accountability and credibility. Over time, people will see that you're accountable and credible, and eventually they gotta respect you because they're like, well, I can depend on this person. So, though you have money, if people can't depend on you to be there, they lose respect. Give you another example. I have a very, I'm gonna call them associate that I know, very very wealthy. I'm gonna say not very wealthy. Yeah, he's wealthy. He has a couple, he has a couple investment properties. He owns a couple gyms and a couple of things. But when he says something, sometimes it comes down to, hey, I'm gonna do this, and I go, okay, cool. Hit me up when you do it, and then it never happens. Ultimately, what happens is over time that keep happening. I lose that person lose credibility, ultimately losing respect. Now, in their mind, they don't need my respect. However, you still lose the respect of another person just because I know I can't depend on you. So realize being credible and accountable is more important than having any amount of money. And sometimes when you have a lot of money, you feel like you don't need to be credible and accountable to anybody. And that's the point. Money should never change you being accountable and credible to anyone. Because as soon as you do that, though they might come and still give you another opportunity because you got money, but it doesn't necessarily mean you got respect. Because right now, they're only doing it because they either need you or they want something from you, but it's not about respect anymore. So realize, never lose the sense of credibility and accountability on anything you do, even the things you don't do. If you say you're not going to do something, stick to it and don't do it. Don't sit there and change your mind, because as soon as you do that, guess what? You start to lose respect. So happiness is a matter of enjoying that moment. It doesn't take that much money to be happy, but respect always going to boil down to credibility and accountability, because without that, there's no respect. Money never gives you respect. Money just gives you opportunity to do something, or maybe even disrespect somebody even more because you got money. Well, just wanted to tune in to share that moment. That was my motivational moment for the day. I sat down with another friend of mine just the other day, and we talked about strategizing, put content out there. And I don't like I said this in my previous videos. You don't have to listen to a word I say. I'm really nobody, so you don't have to respect me. However, what I'm gonna try to be is credible and accountable, and continue to put content out there. And over time, you'll begin to respect it. So you guys have a wonderful July. Next month is right around the corner. The year's going by fast. Be safe out there. Don't catch COVID. Uh, and see you on the flip side. Guys, have a good day.